Welcome back. So today we are going to be building like a campsite kind of a thing. Um, this will probably go up on my like wedding series. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna include it in my wedding series or if I'm just gonna like have it be its alone standing video. But it is kind of part of the wedding series because I'm building a venue for the bachelor party, which I have to be honest is the weirdest one of these that I've made so far. Like it was weird to think about because like I obviously have nothing to do with that in real life. Like the best man was gonna plan it, my fiance was gonna go, like I was just gonna hear about it, right? Like it has nothing to do with me. But since I'm the one making this series, I am the one doing this, so I get to be the one to decide, I guess, in The Sims what they're doing for their bachelor party. So I just make the venue here. We don't have the bachelor party, but that will be a video coming soon, so peep that. So I guess if I had to guess the kind of bachelor party that my fiance's best friend would like throw for him, I would guess that they would probably go camping and then just have like a chill weekend, lots of drinking, probably lots of campfires, driving go-karts around, just like are they go-karts? They're golf carts, not go-karts. They're not little kids, they're adults. Golf carts around. Just like a chill weekend would be my guess. And so I built the venue for that. Like I don't know what they'll actually do. Maybe they'll go to Vegas and go crazy. Like what do I know? But this is my interpretation of what they would do. This would be like my best guess, I guess. So we're making like a bathroom. So I try to make this like a campsite, right? So there's like a sheltered area in the end that's like got some beds and stuff in it. Like it's not really a cabin. Like I don't imagine there's plumbing to it, but there's electric because there are lights and then there's like a microwave and a mini fridge in there and like a popcorn machine I think I give them. But then we have a separate building for the bathrooms, and then we do have a couple tents too, and then we give them like horseshoes and card tables and like, boy stuff. I mean, not the girls don't like that stuff too. We do, but so I actually really like how this lot came out. I may end up including this in my perfect save. Like I'm working on a save file, so I may end up throwing this lot on the save file. I haven't done any vacation lots in that save yet, and this one I think came out pretty cool. And it's a cool, like, you have the option to be like straight up camping or more of like the cabin retreat style. Like it's like in between a little bit that doesn't really exist in the game to begin with. But I really like how it came out. I did like, this is kind of inspired by a campsite I've been to before with my fiance's best friends and like their family and whatever. They go to like a specific campground, and so like there are yurts at that campground where it's like just like there's like a little kitchenette and then like some bunk beds. And then there's like camper camping. I don't know if there's tent camping at the place that they go, but I don't know. I threw some in because Sims, right? Like I get some creative liberties. So I tried to lay it out like, like a campsite. So there's like the tent area, there's the yurt, there's the bathroom area, and then we end up like at the very end terrain painting in some paths in between. I had to like fidget with these stupid fire chairs for a long time because they want to clip to the fire, but I didn't think there would be enough seats then. There may still not be enough seats, but the odds of in The Sims getting everybody to the same place at the same time is pretty small anyway. So we have some coolers around. We have lots and lots of kegs around because I thought that was fun. I assume at a bachelor party you would have fun stuff like that. Lots of lanterns for light at night. I don't know. I really like how this lot came out. I love that we have horseshoes in The Sims, although I think I've literally only used horseshoes in The Sims once. Um, so here we are making our fancy box. It ends up being pretty basic, but I just want like a little something, right? Like not just a straight up square. The ones that I've stayed in before have been like an octagon, maybe? Yeah, I think it was an octagon. But I didn't feel like futzing with that, and I didn't know how I would make that not look like a gazebo, I guess, in real life. So we went with this. We go with lots of dark tone woods and greens, like, cabiny vibes. We use lots of stuff from Outdoor Retreat. We use a little bit of stuff from Eco Living, like this roof is from Eco Living. Obviously that pack just came out, so I'm still super excited and trying not to like use literally all of that stuff in every build. But to be honest, I haven't built that much with outdoor retreat stuff. Like I think I've made one cabin for a save I was playing like off camera and like wanted to go on vacation, but like I haven't done much, and so this was enjoyable. I don't know. I don't build in this style very often. I actually did build like a tree house in a very similar style the other day, but I recorded the whole thing without like my screen recording on. So it was very upsetting. Like it was like an hour and a half of footage of just like black screen. Very, very upsetting. Um, but sometimes that happens. And I probably will still upload that house to the gallery. I think it turned out so cool. I really, really, really wish I had that footage, but I don't really want to rebuild it. Like, you know? So here we are. So, adding some card tables because I thought that would be a fun activity for the boys too. They could play some poker or whatever it is boys do. And then we give them this little kitchenette area, and I end up giving them a whole mini fridge and a popcorn maker, which I thought was fun. My fiance loves popcorn. Like he probably eats popcorn almost every day. Like it's his bedtime snack. I would say like at least 4 days a week, like at least, if not like closer to every day. Um, And then we just throw up like a little bit of decor. Like I think I put a little bit, like a couple things on the kitchen cabinets, and then a couple of like wall pieces, like a mirror, and then I do leave these hearts up somewhere, not there, but somewhere, um, just to give this like house a little bit of something, something. I really like this window from Eco Living. I wish it came in dark wood swatches, but that's fine. The black one's fine. It looks a little industrial for this lot, but I really wanted to include it. Um, for this build, I did a thing that I do when I like want to use a lot of stuff for one pack. So like I went and filtered by Outdoor Retreat and then pulled all the items from Outdoor Retreat that I really wanted to use. And so then they were all already on the lot. Sometimes I do this too when I'm working with like a strict budget. So now we're making like a little grilling eating area, and then we'll finish up with some terrain paint here, which is like honestly always the most frustrating part for me. I have like a crick in my neck today. But I really like this like dead grass terrain paint that came with Outdoor Retreat. It looks really nice. Like it just looks so realistic and patchy and I love it. And then I go in and add some dirt and I end up going all the way to like a gravel path cutting through, which I think looks okay. Um, I probably could have spent some more time and done a little better here, but that's all right. We get there in the end. Because I decided I didn't want it to look like this square, so then I start like trying to round out the edges and you know how things go. It just gets bigger and bigger. It's like eyeliner. It just gets like thicker and thicker and thicker until they're even. It's not good. So we end up adding this gravel path with like some dirt along the edges of it, which I mean, I think is pretty realistic and looks pretty good. But that's this build. If you guys like it, the information to download it will be in the link down below. Thank you so much for watching.